Hello, hello, hello. How are yous? Welcome along. And yeah, here we are, back. Still trying to complete Settlers. This is probably first time streaming in a month or two. And before that, it was a couple of months as well. So yeah, I haven't been streaming very much recently. I blame the Blitz Basic Game Jam. But that's finished now, and yeah, so that's out of the way, and now we have a little bit more free time for doing other stuff. So back to this final level of Settlers that I've been working on for a long time, months anyway. Ian, how are you? Welcome along. But yeah, good of you to drop in, and sure we'll chat to you when you're ready, when you're finished your podcast. Cool. But yes, so oh yeah. Well, what's the story with the podcast? Is that an Amiga thing? Do you want to give it a little shout out there? Not that there's too many people around, but I see. Okay, so it's in the real world stuff. Excellent. Good stuff. Okay, but yeah, so this is now I'm gonna have to try and remember exactly where I am in this. Oh, I see. Cool. Serious stuff. Yeah, this is all very serious stuff. All standards and test and measurement and all that kind of stuff. It's fun times. Yeah, so I have to try and remember where I was. From what I remember, I was just about scraping by with the minimum of territory and the minimum of an army, and waiting for this guy to overexert himself, or herself, themselves, and overstretch themselves. And I think it's kind of getting to that point, if I remember right, from the last time I was playing. So there might not be a whole lot going on, but we'll have to see. Good stuff. Okay, so let's go and have a look. These guys who started much better equipped than I did. So, but yeah, on a similar spawn rate. So let's see where we are. Okay, so there we are. And yes, we are totally swamped with these guys. But if I remember right, we are actually doing a decent trade in most of the important stuff. Oh yeah, let's see how we're actually doing. So we have less than the minimum of space, actually. Judge Groovy Man, how are you? Welcome along. Good to see you. So they've got almost 80% of the land, so that the critical level is 75%. So if you can get 75% of the land and 75% of the military strength, then you essentially win the level. So we're doing okay. We're just about treading soup here. We're just above 30% with the military. So unless that drops down to 25%, we should be okay. But yeah, so we have to keep this up. Yeah, all good here. Yes, indeed. Back to one of my many hobbies that got kind of sidelined for the Blitz Basic Game Jam. But yeah, it's all good. This is the final level of Settlers. I've been working on this for months now. Well, you know, with months off in between. But yeah, so I think we're okay. We basically have to wait for this guy to stretch himself too thinly. Let's see, how are we doing? No, what did I want? Oh, I'm rusty here already. Yeah, let's see. How are we doing? We're okay with production of gold. Soldiers are happy. We're okay for what's going on here? This is iron. So this is the blacksmith. He's doing okay. This is the toolmaker, but we're not giving him enough stuff, and that's fine. We don't want to give him enough stuff. But we seem to be making enough coal, enough iron ore at the moment. Our wood production is way down. Let's check to make sure everything's okay there. We do have some trees, and we have a tree. We have a forester here, and we have a woodcutter. So yes, that's right. We got a bit hobbled here by the enemy, and we lost a couple of things down here. But I think we're okay. Our gold production seems to be going well. There's a heap of gold and coal and stuff around there. Oh yes, and we've broken out to this side of the mountains and holding a little bit of a defensive line here, and this is good. Stops us from losing all our mines to a quick little attack. Lots of coal building up there. What have we got here? We've got this guy. Why do we not have a path to this? What happened here? Don't know, but let's connect this up. I can't remember what we were doing here, but we should. Oh, that's a nasty path. But we'll connect that up. So these guys, they're rolling out the noobs. See this guy here? He is basically sort of a level 2 of 5 kind of soldier. He's not very good. Now they could have a lot of gold behind them, and that does wonders to compensate for shitty soldiers. But the fact that they're rolling them out to sort of shore up their huts here means they're kind of struggling. They're not using the great soldiers. This is nice. So this one, I take it he's going in there because they look like they're getting mid occupancy there. So they're looking to have 2 people in each of these guards' huts, and they only have 1 in this one. You can tell by how high the flag is on the flagpole. Just in case, I'm going to assume. I'm just going to keep explaining this stuff anyway, because there are some people. I'm surprised at how many people actually either forgot or were never aware of all the finer points of this game. But it's a great game. It's like, yeah, it's so good. And that's a level 1 soldier there that's rolling out there. So they're really rolling out the really, really rubbishy soldiers. This is good. Nice soft targets. They are producing coal and stone. More stone. So they won't have a shortage of stone anyway, or coal. Are they making much iron and gold? I have not finished this game before. And the thing is, back in the day when I was playing this a lot, it got to a certain point and it would just suddenly, the difficulty ramped up, and it was all of a sudden there's a lot more, it's a lot less forgiving of mistakes, and that's probably around level 23 or 24, I think. And I left it there and I never went back to it. And so that's it. When there was a friend of mine who said he wasn't, that familiar with how to play the game, so I said I'll do a tutorial stream and started off doing the missions, and now I'm still playing through. So this is the last one. But yeah, this is level 30, but yeah, around about level 23 it got really hard, I think, and I noticed that again playing through this time. But I haven't had to restart many levels. This one I've had to restart a couple of times or jump back to a previous save because I got mauled. But it's, I think I've got a point at the turning point of this level now, and this is the last one. So okay, now they do have extra soldiers in these huts compared to me, so they do have a little bit of strength there that I might need to back up. I've said this to a couple of people. It's a really, really well balanced game. Like you can, the first few levels you can win by without having a clue what you're doing, and you learn as you go, and you kind of like, oh, made a mess of that, start again. Not a big deal. And I think it's, there's so much in it that you can influence, and so much that's kind of that you can learn on the way and learn from your mistakes. It is really well done. I'm not going to say a perfect game, but it is a really, really good example of a well planned out, well designed game, and with a nice depth to it. Like there's so much depth in it especially for like a game of its age, if you like. So the key thing for me at the moment is to build up my army. So I've got a couple of pretty good soldiers there. Not many. I've got a glut of soldiers here that are starting to rank up. And I'm now starting to stockpile weapons, so I can actually put a couple more weapons. Oh, yeah, a couple more. So I can make 6 more soldiers with those weapons. And then they'll see what'll happen there is they'll get added to the bottom here. So now they're in there, and they'll slowly start ranking up while they're still in the castle. Once you take them out of the castle, they don't rank up anymore, or very, very slowly. But yeah, so you try to keep them in the castle for as long as possible. But at the frontier here, oh, here it comes. Here's the attack. I knew that was coming. Shite. I knew it was coming. I was going to say the attack will come soon, and we need to roll out some soldiers. But the paths are kind of busy around here. I already see this as going back to my save because they've cut me off. And, well, this guy isn't really a threat. This guy is. I don't know where he's going. Oh, they're not going for the frontier ones. You see, this is the problem as well. Once you've got a border, they can attack elsewhere. Where are they going for? They can attack anything with a solid black line on it, like this. If there's a frontier with a castle, they can attack the castle directly. Now I've got some pretty hefty soldiers and some noobs coming out. Why? Yeah, the fighting soldiers should be coming out. Oh, I'm getting attacked from all sides here. Oh! Where are they going? Oh, this is a pinch point, you see. Now, this is a very good soldier I have in there. He should have no problem fending these off. These guys are going to be a problem. And they're rolling in loads of them. This is a pinch point here. He can absolutely crucify me by attacking this one. So, I may, if I lose this hut, I may have to roll back to the save and roll out the soldiers almost immediately. Now, you automatically get a bit of a sort of a morale boost by being on the defending side. So, you know, they're sending in a lot of weak soldiers, and I've got my top ranked soldier there. But yeah, so the odds are with me for each of these fights, but it's sheer massive numbers. There's a fair chance one of them's going to get my soldier, and especially they've got one of their highest ranking ones there as well. So down the line, I just have to hope my soldiers get there first. Hey, Prince Faze, how are you? I have just started back into this save, and I feel like I'm already going to have to go back to that save. Yeah, I basically haven't been on streaming in ages. I was doing the Blitz Basic Game Jam, so that kind of took up, you know, what little spare time I tend to have. And that finished there a little while ago. Yeah, that's it, basically. I was doing tutorials for that, and I will go back to doing some tutorials at some point. But I just like, it felt like a bit of Settlers tonight. And because this is kind of like, I'm months at this last level. No, not full-time, obviously, or not. You know, it's kind of like, I feel like I have to get it done. But I probably should have rolled out some soldiers a little bit earlier. Now, I'm doing okay. So my reinforcements have arrived here and are starting to mop up the place here. And that might take some pressure off. Here's another one here. But my big guns, or they have their big guns coming in now as well. But so far, my one guy in there, he's a top ranked soldier, but he's killed 5 or 6 of their guys in a row, which I'm fine with. This is kind of an more evenly matched one. Fight over here. See, basically, if soldiers meet when they're out of their huts, you don't have the defensive advantage. And so the kind of, you know, equal ranked soldiers will be a bit more evenly matched. It depends then on kind of what kind of gold reserves you have. And random number, Jesus. But, yeah, so we're mopping up some of the soldiers. This guy I'm worried about. This guy here. He's going to cause a problem, I think. But let's see what happens. My guys are doing well so far anyway. And I do think I started off in a bad way, but I do think I've got decent gold reserves at this point. My gold refinery's been bubbling away there for a while. Go on, yeah, that's it. Now, see, I want some of my guys to get into that hut just so that I can hold it. You know, it's because it only takes one of their soldiers to win, and I lose that hut. And with that, probably those mines, that blacksmith, the loggers should be okay, but it'll cut off this little supply line of wood that I have down here as well. It's quite a critical building. Oh, now, okay. Oh yes, there we go. There we go. Didn't even have to have the fight. Okay, we did okay there, and that will have given us a bit of a boost in military strength because I don't think we lost any soldiers there, or we only lost 1 or 2 soldiers. But now we know they're going for this bottleneck. The AI is pretty decent. That's you know, it's an obvious pinch point, but to a computer it might not be that obvious. So that's actually quite well done. Some of the AI characters you play against are pretty stupid. This one knows what it's doing. But let's see what that's done to our military strength. See, now that's given us a good boost because they've thrown some of their good soldiers at this, and it didn't pay off. So that's given us a nice bump there. Good work, lads. Good work. Gold in the post is. And if we look now, most of their nearby huts are back down to 1 soldier in them, so they can't attack until they roll out some more soldiers. So that's it. So we have to just keep an eye on soldiers on their path, and that'll tell us that they're attacking again. And here comes more small soldiers. Let's see, how many do they have? These are kind of weak soldiers coming out. See, what they can do is they can roll weak soldiers out to the huts and then attack with the strongest soldiers in the huts, because you have to have at least 1 left. And what happens is, if let's say they have a good soldier in there, they can put a weak soldier in there and then attack with the good soldier. And that's a way to do things and to get a bit more firepower on your side. But that obviously leaves the weak soldiers in the hut and vulnerable. So now it leaves me. Now there's a soldier coming out. What's he doing? He's not coming to attack. I think he's just going back to the barracks or to the castle for training to try and rank up. So I don't think they're going to attack anytime soon. Now might be a good time for me to attack them. I've got some juicy soldiers here, right close to their castle as well. But I don't want to go for the castle because their castle will be full of soldiers. So I want to strangle their production. And they have got a big map and a lot of warehouses, so I need to find some strategic places to attack so I don't spread myself too thin, because I don't have much in the way of reserves either. So, see, they've got all these guard huts. All of them are taking up a soldier each. Some of them probably quite strong soldiers. Where can I attack that will do them some damage? Oh, there's their gold mines. I want to nip that gold mining in the bud, and some coal mining as well. Where is that? See, I can attack that. Oh, I see where that is. That's down here. I don't have much. Who do I have near here? I feel like I don't really want to send that guy out because he was the guy who saved my arse that time. But we've got a couple of good guys. Let us see. If I can get this guy. It mightn't be enough to take that gold mine, but I can maybe press from there into that one. Let's go for this one. See what happens. Send in 4 soldiers from nearby huts. Nope. You know what? I'm going to save first. Hey Vern, how are you? Yeah, when in doubt save. Or when in doubt, throw a grenade around the corner. Yeah, always safe moves. You know, I know some people like play Iron Man and kind of modes and stuff like that. And like, I'm not one of those guys. I don't do it. I don't want that stress. Okay, we've got some chunky soldiers coming this way, and hopefully they'll get replaced by some half decent soldiers. Although I've rolled all my good soldiers out already. Let's see how they do here anyway. I might be able to roll some back again, but I don't know if that'll be enough if I win this to get to get this mine. I do want to cut off their gold mining, because that will, like I said earlier, gold is a good substitute for military strength. It tends to prop up their military. It tends to prop up a military. Motivates the soldiers. Now they've got some soldiers on the move here. Are they rolling them out again for fights? Okay, they've got a decent guy here, and now this might actually cost me. Right, let's see what happens. Yeah, it's a wonderful way of wasting time, this game. But as they say, time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. But yeah, it's a great game, and I never got this far back in the day either. So this is the last level. Let's see how we do. Come on! Oh no, that was unfortunate. Now, okay, that cost me a lot, but it only burnt down that. They didn't even have gold in there. I need to get this one as well. Who's fighting? What? What's going on here? Leave him alone. Leave. That's it. Yeah. Okay. See, where's this guy going? Is this guy going to bump up the defenses here? I'm going to see if he walks past and goes somewhere else, because they might be aiming for him to be in this one here, so that he can mount an attack on here. Oh, we've got noobs in here. Oh no. No, he's gone into that one. I'm going to have to leave that. But what I'll do is I'll connect this to the road so that you can get some gold into this hut, and that will mean that those soldiers will be good for attacks. Okay, well, they were building a mine there. I don't know what it was for, but at least that is not the case anymore. So whereabouts is this on the map? Okay. But it's nice to know they have gold mines there, because, you know, if I ever ran out of gold, I could start mining around here. Look at that. Look at all the gold they have there. I'm surprised they don't have more mines. Let's see, are they attacking yet? Not yet, but I feel an attack coming, and these huts are not well defended. That one's okay. That one's good. That one's fine. Who do I have left in here? You can do a move where you rotate your soldiers and you send back some weak ones and replace them with stronger ones from the castle, so that they can get training, so that the weak ones can get training. But you have to pick your moment for that, because it looks like they're mounting they're getting ready to mount an attack, and I don't want to do that and leave all my huts exposed while they're like that. So I wonder, are they going to go for that one? Good natural defenses in the mountains. Yeah. As in, it just takes longer for their soldiers to get there. But yeah, it is kind of tricky to get to to sort of break out of a mountain area like that as well, like I have there, because what can happen is you're too slow getting defenses there and too slow getting gold there, and they can quickly retaliate. But I've managed to get those ones to stick and sort of expand out this way. Now, how is my military strength is okay now, 35%, and my land is slightly getting better. Now, I need to ramp that up something serious. Have I only got the one blacksmith? How's he doing? He needs iron ore, or he needs steel. Where's my steel coming from? There, okay. He's working flat out. We've got some steel on the path there. I've got some coal going the other way. We seem to have enough of everything. Just a slow process. I could do with another blacksmith's, but it is risky to build one out here. I also need this space here for my farm, because I need to keep the mines in food. They are doing well, actually, for food. Do I have a big stock of food? I have a decent stock of food. I've got 24 breads. No sign of this attack yet. Now this blacksmith should be getting more steel. Where's that wood going? Where is that wood going? I don't know what's happening there. Sometimes when the transport network gets so choked, things start to happen weird, strange ways, you know, and goods start to move away from where they should be going. I don't think I've got anything that's being built at the moment. I did hope to kind of expand into this area, and I remember at the time I was trying to get a foothold on this side of the mountains, and they were rapidly expanding down this way, because that looks like a good bit of land that could be used for a blacksmiths and things like that. Can I build one here? No. Can't. I don't have a whole lot of open space. I do here, but my farm is there. I need that. I need that. I can't really afford too much in the way of attacking to get more space. I literally don't have space. I did want this area here. What are they building there? I wonder. It seems too. If I was able to take over these guys, I think that seems too close to put two of them there. That's a really obvious kind of attack point. Haven't really freed up much space here either. But I need a blacksmith so I can make more soldiers more quickly. And I remember oh, did you? I'm not really involved in the monitor project. I just didn't have time to get involved in it, and I was I was going to be involved, but I'm not really involved. I was involved in the case, all right, in the boards in there, but I was going to do the switchboard for the monitor, but in the end I just didn't have the time. So I was kind of just giving some advice, but that was about it. I haven't really been involved in any significant way, but it looks like a nice project. I don't know who did the boards for it, but it looks decent. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're sending in the big ones, the big heavies. See, I don't have a hut that isn't dangerous to lose. This is the problem in such a tight space. So, yes, that's it makes a massive difference to the GBS 8200. Okay, we've got a reasonable chance of surviving this with those two guys in there. They've fended off one of their big guys. They have so many coming in though. Are they doing two? Are they attacking two places, or that is I can't really afford to lose any of these huts. If I lose this, I may end up having to go back to that save and not do the attack there. Try and keep a few more of the good soldiers. I've just spread too thinly. But my guys are good. My guys are good. Come on, little buddies. I wonder what I can do. Can I mount an attack over this way? Would that help? Because if I mount an attack, it will send some of my soldiers out onto the road, and it might pick off some of their guys without having to fight them on the doorstep here, which is not going so well for me now. I've got this guy left. Yes. Let's see. Come on. Oh no, it's one of their heavies. One of their heavies. Yeah. It does, and they're higher ranked as well. So they have been manufacturing gold at a bit of a pace. So you know, so their soldiers will be getting kind of strong. I was hoping to try and stop that before it happened, but yeah, I didn't manage that. I was basically treading water. But I can go back to my save there and keep a couple of my decent soldiers. Yes, this guy is doing well. He's 1, 2, 3. Jesus, that's been about 10 of them. I should. Oh yeah, I have some reinforcements coming down the line here. You can see, and they are starting to pick off their guys on the way, which is good. Yeah, good. That's what I wanted. Oh no, that's it. That is not really survivable, unfortunately. Because that's a hell of a foothold they have in there. Oh, no, they're wasting no time there either. Okay, I'm going to have to go back. Yeah, you need, yeah. Like, one-on-one, the odds are definitely in my favor. But, you know, you can't, there's only so much you can do against that kind of, those kind of numbers. So I need to go back. I'm going to go back to my save and not do the attack that I did, because that didn't really gain me anything. It got rid of one of their mines, but it didn't really gain me the advantage I needed, and it cost me a few soldiers. So we go back to there. That's about 3 times I've had to do that on this level now. 3 or 4 times. There's only 2 or 3 levels that I've had to, you know, go back a bit on, or to reload or restart. So now we're in a slightly better position. What will I do here? Okay. I did play Foundation. I didn't play it as much now. And I actually have it on CD here. Yeah, Foundation. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Foundation. I did like it, but I kind of I think it wasn't as balanced as this. And it kind of, it was very easy to get yourself into a point where it was just like your whole settlement just falls apart at the seams because you just run out of people and it's gone. Like it's a little bit, yeah, it flips between extremes, I think, you know, and it's a good game and it's a massive accomplishment and written in Blitz Basic. But yeah, it's yeah, I didn't like it as much as this. But yeah, I did play it. It was nice. And I must actually give that a go again. Now that you mention it, I should really give it another shake. Now, I was checking on my soldiers here. I got 3 decent soldiers. And I do have a reasonably decent defense. What I should do is I'll wait a few minutes and I will roll out the soldiers to defend the huts. So we know, and now I have a decent defense there. And you see, I'll have a better defense there as well. I've got these 2 guys. Hey, Lutwarski, welcome along. Good to have you. How are you? And good evening to you as well. So, yeah, so my defense is a little bit stronger than it was before. Let's wait for these guys. Are probably going to do a similar thing and attack here because, yeah, this is critical. I can't lose that because that'll, you know, it's... I need the wood. So, actually, now that I think about it, I could maybe survive that. Oh, nice. Nice. Little holiday. Good stuff. So, you know, maybe I could have survived that, actually, now that I think of it, because I have a bit of a stock of food, and I could have possibly rebuilt the infrastructure here. It would have killed me if I need to build much more, because I don't know how I am with... Actually, you know what? It wouldn't have been that bad. Okay, you know what? Yeah, sorry, I probably shouldn't have gone back there, because I probably could have survived that. It would have been dangerous, because then they've got a nice launch pad for launching other attacks. But, anyways, okay, it is what it is. And I'm in a better position for defending now. And at least I know they're on an attacking foot, if you like. And here's more soldiers coming out. Exactly, yeah. And I will have lost soldiers, and they will have some very powerful soldiers planted right in the middle of my camp there. So, yeah. So, yeah, it wouldn't have been a great position to be in, but it wasn't, you know, usually when you lose some of your core infrastructure buildings, it's kind of good night. You can't recover at this kind of level because you need time and you need a bit of peace to do it. But yeah, so but yeah, I need to, at some point, slightly longer term goal, I need to find space for a second blacksmith so I can make some more weapons and train some more soldiers. No, that's not what I wanted. Let me see. More soldiers. See, this, I have the spawn rate set to maximum soldiers, so whenever, you know, the most, you know, it's basically as high as it'll go. So it every time a player spawns, it's a maximum. You know, most of them are going to be soldiers, but that's still not enough. Some of them will still be plebs, and I've got plenty of plebs, and you know, so every so often I have to go in there and just press the button to turn some more plebs into soldiers. Yeah, thanks very much. It has been a while. Yeah, I was doing the Blitz Basic Game Jam, and I was working on our game Ouija Nights. Did all right, I think. And yeah, so I was kind of like, I'll have to do some streams of actually working on that because I've got loads of bugs in it, and you know, it's clearly not finished. So I might do a couple of streams where I'm actually working on the code. But I just felt like a bit of Settlers tonight, and want to try and get this done. Let's get you trying to get as many soldiers trained as possible. Oh, here comes the attack. They are sending in weaker soldiers this time. Why are they doing that? Oh, no, there's the big ones there. So, what I'm going to do now is... Yeah. I'm going to send more soldiers out. And they'll come out of my castle and they will possibly fight them on the paths, fight them on the beaches, blah, 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 blah. But they're sending in weak soldiers. Why are they doing that? Yeah. But this is okay. I'm okay. Like, you know, just, ooh. I was looking a bit hairy for a moment. Yeah, so they're attacking the same hut. And they're not sending the big ones that they were before. Why? Why? Okay, I know they're there. Unless they've moved to, maybe I've upset their transport network a little bit. Jeez, I've got loads of coal. Loads of coal. But okay. Yeah, you know, I'll happily farm their level 1 soldiers all day. Because, you know, it'll take 100 of those guys to break one of these. I say that now, watch him win this, watch. No, that's alright. Oh. So yeah, the odds are not as good for me when I fight them on the paths, but at the same time it means they're not attacking the buildings, and you know there's less risk involved, so I'm okay to throw a couple of soldiers at that. But yeah, if I'm just sort of like cutting through all their low end soldiers, oh no, oh, okay, well that's not great. You know, it would be cutting down just the sheer number of soldiers they have, because this is a problem they have. Oh no. What? This is pretty poor. Okay. Remember what I said. Yeah. It does look a bit like that, doesn't it? And the problem with it, didn't miss anything too dramatic. They've burnt down half my settlement. They've burnt down basically my sawmill, the windmill, and the bakers. So I have I have a bit of a reserve of food that'll keep my mines going for a while, but it's a long and windy path around the mountains there. Yeah, so that's a bit of a shame. I did roll back the save the last time they did that. I'm not sure I really need to this time, but let's see what happens anyway. Yeah, they didn't send in as strong soldiers there, and I didn't do as well. That's random number Jesus for you. And I know I was saying I should have ramped up my defenses. I probably should have done it a little bit earlier. But that's the judgment call, you know. So they're sending all their guys back now. But yeah, the problem is that when they do take over a hut like that, I know there's 2 units of gold in there. And so that will be a well-defended hut. And there'll be strong soldiers who will come from that to attack. Ah, dear. My transport network's going to be in bits now. But okay. If they send all their guys out, I might attack and get it back. You know, they might try and recoup, like, by sending all their guys back to the castle, and that will leave them with just 1 guard in there. So I might try and get that. I also lost whatever goods were on those flags, which is a bit of a shame, because I think there was quite a bit there. But they might leave just 1 soldier in there, and if they do, I will hit that with a lot and hopefully be able to get it back. I'll wait till they get out of the way. Are they going to? Come on. Send all your guys back. I don't know if they are. What way are they moving? Ah, dear. No, they're not. Who do I have nearby? Is it worth a shot? Will we give it a shot? Yeah, saw that. That's pretty excellent, alright. Okay. Yeah, no, they're not retreating back to the castle or back to the barracks. So, do I go back to the previous save and bulk up my defenses again? Try and stop this from happening again? Or do I... They're after stealing my sword. Or do I just continue on with it as it is? Okay. Hey, Amiga Gamer. Yeah, to be fair, I am slightly on the back foot coming back into it because I haven't played it in a while. Yeah, a little bit off, I think. But what I think I might do is keep this one going, and I'll try and take this one back and see if I can maybe rebuild things in a slightly different way, and include an extra blacksmiths when I do take this back over, which I will. So yeah, but yeah, it's the funny thing is when I started playing this again after not playing it for whatever 20 years or more, the controls very quickly came back, and the little nuances, that, you know, all the finer details, all the finer settings, they all came back very, very quickly. And it was like, you know, I clearly spent an awful lot of time playing this. So I'm going to save it here now. So I've committed to this essentially. Yeah. Just make things a bit easier. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and win this one back. Yeah, I just set up a Mastodon today. Yeah, it's all the rage these days, isn't it? So I thought, I suppose I better do that. Fear of missing out and all that. So I'm going to hit these guys hard. Hopefully it won't cost me a crap ton of soldiers. But I'm sending in my best guys. Yes. Yeah, and it's kind of like, I think I follow about 3 people and they're all Amiga people. So far. Obviously I will follow more people as they show up, but yeah, it's just like, who do I know on Mastodon? And I was like, yeah, and it's not hard to set up, but it's just a little bit different in that you have to choose a server. Now, the Mastodon.social, I think, is kind of like the main generic server that people go to. And it was, hey, Arik, how are you? Welcome along. It does feel a little bit empty, to be fair, but that'll change. But yeah, the main Mastodon, well, I say the main Mastodon server, the server that most people go to, seems to have stopped taking registrations. So you know, probably because they've been swamped massively with the influx from Twitter. But yeah, like I just picked the one that there's a generic Ireland one, and I just picked that one. And it's fine. It doesn't really matter, as in you can still add people on any server. You don't need to get one from your server. This is costing me good soldiers. But we're gonna get it. Hey, Proton Fig, how are you? Welcome along. I'm desperately trying to recapture some land that I just lost, and it's not going all that well for my brave troops here. I've got the 2 crack soldiers here. If I lose these, I'm gonna have to go back to that save beforehand and rethink this. Yeah, that's it. So you got, and your home feed is basically relative to your server, or sorry, your home feed is basically everything that, there we go. Basically everything that you subscribe to, regardless of what server they're on. But the it's like you've also got the server feed, which is kind of all the stuff that's on the server that the server decides to give you. So they're 2 separate feeds effectively, and it works well that way. So I have won my little hut back. Cost me a few good soldiers, a few good men, but at least this is back together. Now this little bastard here is after planting trees where I wanted to build the blacksmiths. Oh well. Right, I'm going to do another one here. We're not going to have a blacksmith yet. We are not going to have a sawmill. We're going to build a baker's. I'm going to put a windmill over here this time. Give a little bit more land for growing wheat because, I should say little bastard, planting trees, that's what I have them there for. But it's just, you can't choose where they build them. So that will feed into this one. Okay, now go get building and get some good soldiers back in there to defend the line. Okay, this is going to clog up my it's going to clog up my my transport network. Another math stream. What kind of math were you doing? This is game kind of stuff, or what was it? I'm trying to remember. It's a while since I've dropped in on one of yours. Now, I did have a lot of wood to spare, didn't I? Yeah, I've got a decent stack of wood there. And my morale, which you can see here, is actually gone up. My military strength has actually gone up a bit. So I've won a couple of fights. Even though I lost that hut, I won it back, and that has gone in my favour. The second blacksmith will increase the flow of weapons to my castle, and that's good as well. Now, things are a bit bottlenecky around here, but a second blacksmith will actually help that as well, because it will absorb some of the it'll absorb some of the excess coal that's lying around the place. Hey, I'm Immortal, welcome along. How are you? Having yet another go. Well, not yet another go. I've had to go back on my save already tonight, but this is it is the last level, so we're doing all right. I'm definitely playing the underdog in this map. It's a hell of a picture. But it's fine. It's fine. So, yeah, so we just lost this hut, and we've won it back now, and I have now taken this as an opportunity to replan the area here. Oh no, don't do that. Oh dear, this is not good. Although, actually, you know what? It wouldn't be the end of the world. Oh, I heard it here. Did not. Oh. Oh, what's happened there? I don't know. I don't know why that is, to be honest. Because I heard it. Why have I got a noob defending there? Stupid. Two of them. Oh, no. Who else is in there? Okay. Well, this last guy might take a couple of those soldiers with him, but that's effectively lost. But this one will hold the line, I think. But, let me see. That is kind of odd, because I definitely heard it here. And it is coming from... Like, it's not playing on my computer when I do that. Like, it's... what's it called? Nightbot, is it? Running that? Yeah, heard that as well. Excellent. Oh dear. Okay, well that's gone anyway. It has not cost me any buildings. It has cost me the path there. None of you are hearing them. What's going on there? Let me think. How am I doing them? Let me see. What are you saying? Knights lost a fight. Don't tell me they're attacking again, are they? Oh my god. Oh no, that's the bottleneck one they're going for. Oh no. Oh lads, no, this is probably going to have to roll this one back. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, well, yeah, that's probably going to end in badness. Let's see what I can take with them. Let's see. No, this is not good. This is going to be unrecoverable. Shouldn't be streaming just one channel, no? Yeah, no, I'm listening to it through OBS, and I'm hearing the stereo from the Amiga. So yes, I can hear both channels, and that should be what you're hearing on the stream. You can hear the Settlers music, can you? It is down low, but you can hear that. Let me see what's going on here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have to bail on that level. I think that's kind of basically... yeah, see, this is coming straight from Twitch, like, so everything should be... You should be hearing everything. I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so if you can hear the music and the sound, yeah, like I'm hearing that. That's very weird. And the problem is if I unmute the desktop audio so that you can hear what I'm hearing, you'll get a nice echo. So probably not a good idea to do that. So did you guys hear that? Whoops. No. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hello.
Did you hear that?
Excellent.
Cool. Okay, now that is... I've switched on my desktop audio, so you're hearing what I hear. Hopefully, you don't...
Stupid.
Hopefully you don't get any echoes or feedback, but let me know. Let me know.
Oops.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my save because there's no way of recovering from that, and I've taken out the core of my production. It's worms, actually, but yeah, similar stuff. Those samples are taken directly from worms. Okay, now where were we? They had just taken over this thing here, and I was going to attack it and get it back and then start rebuilding. But maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just want to keep those soldiers that I have. Yeah, quality stuff. And all the sound effects are in standard IFF format files on the discs. It's amazing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of bit of a pinch point here. I'm going to try and attack these guys again. Let's see, maybe I can do a bit better this time and not lose as many men doing it. We'll see. Yeah, these noobs here got attacked and they fell quite easily. They didn't go for that one. They would not have survived that one. Okay, but that one's expendable. Okay with that. This one here is critical, and I've just sent out the guys from that. So this guy should be made short work of. So the second guy is the tricky guy. This guy. Yeah, I might do that now once I get this guy out of the way. Yes, didn't lose a single soldier that time. This is better. This is better. And now I'm going to save it. Okay, and I don't really like gaming the game like that, but you know what? Fuck it. Should have been mine anyway in the first place. Okay, now back in business. To build there. And now try and see what I need to do here. Okay, now this is good because this guy here... Oh no, I thought he was going to come down and join in with this guy. We're going to connect that up there as well for extra throughput. Because because it looks like that path actually disappeared. Oh, this may have been a problem before, actually. That the path was missing there, and so, you know, there was some stuff that couldn't happen. Okay, but yes, definitely need another hut to see here, nearby here. Don't really have anywhere I can build one. Here, if the tree wasn't there. Here, maybe. Here is tricky. If I build it here, I'm not sure it'll save this if this one gets attacked, because basically the border will end up halfway between the two, which is kind of here, and so that'll be lost anyway. So there's not really much point in building a hut there. And if they attack that one, I'll lose it if they attack either one. Are they attacking, or are they just bumping up their numbers? Nope, they're attacking. Where are my soldiers? I see, this is what happened. Ah, I need the soldiers to be there. And they're not. That's why they attacked there. So, risky move, risky move. And send out soldiers from other huts who are going to walk across the mountains and hopefully intercept a couple of these guys. Who's in there? He should be okay against these guys. He should be, but he wasn't the last time. Are they sending any stronger guys? No. But I'm after slowing down their attack there now. Good lad. Yeah. Oh dear. Also under attack. Yeah, that's the same as they did before. I'm okay with that. I'll leave them to it. This guy. He actually got there. I was expecting and hoping that he would meet people on the mountain. Hopefully I don't lose him now. Oh yes. Okay. So that's kind of nice. If I can hold on to this one as well. Well, is there any gold in there? There's one piece of gold in there. That's not even the guy from the hut. That's just a random soldier that's passing by. This is good. This is good. He's mopping up some of the other soldiers and letting these guys get here, who are the more powerful guys. Yes, this is what we want. Yeah. And breathe. What's going on up here? Poor noob. Getting a battering. Yeah. There's one poor guy in there. Come on, you can do it. Another attack. What's this? Oh. Jesus, they're really going for it, aren't they? This is gone. Basically gone. Not a hugely important one. Oh! Oh, you good little thing. Wow. Go on, you good thing. That was excellent. I get this. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, random number Jesus. Okay. What's going on here? I think I won that one, did I? Yes, I must have won that one. Cool. Okay. Sigh of relief there. That's okay. Yeah, knew I was going to lose that one. Oh well. Has cut this path, which was quite a good path for delivering coal. It's mildly unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. You know, there's definitely something for that, and you know, it is all sort of weighted random stuff, but yeah, you can weight things in numbers, and if you've got 100 noobs, they will eventually take down one pretty serious soldier. Kind of afraid of losing this guy because he's making all my steel, like all my steel. Do I have? I don't have much in terms of steel reserves. I don't have any decent soldiers left in reserve. I am down to the nub now, and they have soldiers. Yeah, I am struggling here, really struggling. They just have too much manufacturing going on. I can probably afford to lose these though, because I have a decent reserve of wood now at this point, which is all completely clogged up in here. Still making gold. Fine. What can I do defensively? Oh, they're going to try and take that back. Are they? Oh no, they're not. They're going for the jugular. Who's in there? Should be okay. Should be okay. Who are they sending in? Oh, they're sending in a lot. Oh, no, there's a two-pronged road. The forester doesn't need a road. Actually, once the forester moves in, he doesn't need a road. So that's okay. Yeah, like it's not great to lose these, but like I said, I have a decent stock of wood. It just leaves it kind of that this is the next step. You know, this one here. Now, that guy's stuck in there. He's a good defender, but he is one of my best knights, and he's doing nothing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You go. Take as many of those big bastards with you as you can. We've got some mild reinforcements coming, but that's no good. I need to alleviate some of this traffic. By rights, I should have a warehouse over here. Save all this stuff here, but there just isn't enough room. It's one of the real challenges of this level is there's not an awful lot of room for building. All this land is too slopey for the big buildings, so you can only build small buildings. And the big buildings, you know, you kind of have to choose, well, do I want a goldsmith or do I want a blacksmith? And you, like, by right, you should have both. You need both. And that's why I've got relatively little room for the farm over here as well. This was my first little breakout here, and I needed that to make wood because there just wasn't enough wood. We're doing surprisingly well here. Oh no. After watching enough of these battles, you get to know before it ends how it's going to go. But usually whoever gets the double hit in will win. And that was, yeah. And there goes that stuff. Okay, okay. Who's there? what I'm going to do is, actually, burn that down. I can't burn it down. I wanted to burn it down, free up those soldiers. I might burn this one down. Although, let me see what this is doing to the graphs. Ooh. We're doing okay for the strength of our soldiers. There's a little forester going home. Yeah. Yeah, that could be it. Although you can sometimes burn them down. You should be able to burn it down, then they will just walk back. I don't know if it's just too complex for it to calculate the borders or what. We can try build a path, see if that solves it. Yeah, it's not a great path. It's fine. Now. No. I might burn that down. Yeah, they just have so many soldiers now at this point. I just can't make them quick enough. I might have to go and start this level again at this point. And not let it get quite as... You know, it has worked for me in the past where, you kind of... I build up a good strength while they are overstretching themselves. But I think I missed the opportunity to fight back. It's because they've got their manufacture. What I usually do is kind of limit their ability to make soldiers. So, hit the mines, hit the blacksmiths and that kind of thing. I haven't been able to do that, and I think I left it just too late trying to conserve my soldiers, which is a shame. I wonder if expanding out this way earlier may have been a help. I don't think we need any more trees there. Well, we also don't have anyone to cut them down, so yeah, you're going. We're doing okay, but we're going to need a baker's at some point. Where's all the wood? There's wood. I need wood to get to the builders. To bypass this whole section of the network. I have plenty of ore. Well, I say that it costs basically 4 coal and 2 ore to make a soldier. So I only have enough for about 20-25 soldiers. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely strangling it, but it's really tricky to do. And what I really need is a warehouse over here, but there just isn't the land to build one. Okay, here's some stone coming, and there's some wood. It is slowly getting there, and that will build me a blacksmith, and I can get more soldiers that way. Come on, yeah. 3 soldiers in there now. 3 soldiers. My mines will start to grind to a halt once I run out of food. So 14 loaves and 1, yeah. I'm doing alright. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I need to get this blacksmith's built. And maybe start improving on this, because I've kind of been holding my own, but I need to get this up, this line going up that way. So I've had 6 hours in this match, in this level. Ooh. Yeah, okay, well, oh no, what's this? Oh, what are they doing? Ooh. Okay, keep going, keep going. That's a nasty one. Oh. I guess, yeah, like I said earlier, there's no easy one. I will lose a hell of a lot of stock if that goes, because all these paths around here will, you know, all those goods will be gone. I have some good soldiers in there, but they're throwing in a hell of a lot of good soldiers. Keep going. Yes. That's 3 for 1 so far. How many have they sent in? Jesus. And they got some really good ones. Now, I can't really use my trick of sending some soldiers out to fight either, because there's a risk they might come from this hut, and that because you can't control that. Okay, here's the first of the big ones. You can do it. Come on. Yes. That's 4 or 5 for 1 there. He's doing well. He's my boy. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. He's good, he's good. If he can keep that up, if we survive this, now this will be excellent for us. Yes. This is helping our graph. Oh, come on. You've beaten much better guys than this before. No! Okay. That was 5 with 1. So, yeah, if we keep going at this rate, we should be okay. Yeah, grand here. Where are the reinforcements? Here, reinforcements. Yeah, now we're going to start clearing these guys off the path. The way it all stops because this guy's walking through with a stack of wheat. Yeah. Terribly sorry. Excuse me. No. So last guy. This is bad. Unrecoverable if I lose this hut. I would say. I'm not going to lose it. Shite. Oh. surprisingly did not take anything with it. Very surprising. And I've got a blacksmith's hut. Okay. Let's see what we can do. This is rough, but let's see. At this point, I should probably put a couple more soldiers on guard in the actual castle, because at the moment I've got one little noob. No. That one, 3 more soldiers. Come on. Do I have a blacksmith who can even move in there? Oh shit. Maybe I don't. No, I don't. I don't have a spare blacksmith, so unless he's on the path somewhere. Let me see. Can you see blacksmith anywhere? This might be a problem. Because without a second blacksmith, I've got a blacksmith's forge here and it's doing nothing. Doing nothing. That won't work. Can I burn this down yet? I can. Hey. I'll free up some soldiers. Back you go, lads. Will I burn that one down? Because basically they can attack anywhere that has the thick black lines on the flag. So they don't need to attack this one, and this AI isn't stupid enough to attack that one. They tend to go straight for the important ones, and they know which ones they are. So I'm going to get rid of that one. It's going to lose me some ground and some buildings, but ooh, look at that, 15%, 16% of the land. But it will free up some soldiers, and those soldiers can go back. Excuse me. And they can fight on. So, if I don't have a blacksmith, I'm going to have to make a hammer and tongs. So we need to get some steel into this guy. So, we need hammers. And we need pliers. And we need to give him some steel. You have to be careful. You have to be careful with these guys, you see. Oh, someone's ordered a load of bread. Ugh. What's happened there? What's happening here? Why is all the bread coming out? Is there a mine disconnected that's been reconnected, I guess? Yeah, look, those mines down there, actually. They've used up their stocks of bread, and now they're ordering more. That's fine. But yeah, you have to be careful with these guys, because they can easily absorb all your materials. You end up with like 200 hammers, and it's no good to man or beast. So you keep a careful eye, and you just ration out the good stuff. This is an awkward path layout now because of this whole thing. Can I build a path there? I can. But this one is a problem. And I don't want to disturb it right now because every time you change a path or cut a path, bad things happen to your transport network. It gets a bit confused. Oh, look, they're ramping up. They've got 3 soldiers in some of their guards huts. Oh, they are really, really pushing now. See, they've got loads of gold now. Oof. I'm going to cut that here now. Build a path. It's a quicker path there. And if the transport needs it, there's another route that they can take. They're ramping up for another attack. I can just feel it, and I think that'll be the end of me. Let's see. This guy's run out of coal and gold ore. But that's okay. Right. Oh, God, look. Steel needs to be top priority. Absolute top priority for everything. Steel. Get it done. See, this is the thing. You know, if I was a bit more awake or a bit more used to it, I would be on this now. And I would have spotted that and had the hammers and pliers already. But c'est la vie. So the hexagons, I should be able to build a flag there, yeah. Just to hopefully alleviate some of the transport issues there. Yeah, this is it's a toughie. It really is. It's killing me. Oh, here comes an attack. Look at this little bastard here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Are you attacking the castle? Who else is attacking? Oh, here we go. No, here. Oh, it's not great. Come on. Yes. They're sending in loads of noobs. But I'm not comfortable. They've got loads of gold now. And this is a problem. Okay, now this guy is starting to make hammers and stuff, so. Where are you going? You are attacking the castle, are you? No, it's just taking the scenic route. Now, I should be able to deal with all these guys. Realistically. With my one top guy. Oh dear. No, it's okay. Okay, you got this. Yeah. Now, is this a diversion tactic? Are they going to launch a second attack with all their big guns somewhere? Okay, it's fine. loads of noobs. Made short work of that. But I'm nervous. Don't trust these bastards. Oh, we need some wood in there as well, don't we? Of course we do. Give that man some wood. So what's he made so far? Has he made a hammer? Has he made... He's made a hammer. Now he needs to make a pliers. No more wood for you then. Nope, no more steel. Wood, no more steel. You've had your bit. Now make me pliers. Still going. Come on. It's alright, grind your way through these guys. That's fine. I'll lose a gold mine if they get that hut. I don't want to do that. Oh no. More noobs. Or is this a different attack? Seem to... They've launched another attack. Oh no, it's a second attack, and here's the big guys coming in now. Where are these guys going? Are they going there as well? Okay, so far, so good. And they haven't even emptied their guards huts. Oh man, they're just cranking out the soldiers. It's not good. Okay, 1 and 1. So now we have the materials for a blacksmith. There he is. It's actually something I haven't really gotten into, is the Ant Stream challenges. You know, you kind of probably should, but I've enough going on. I don't need that. Okay, doing all right here so far, but they've got all these noobs and one crack commando there. He's the danger. All the rest of them should be able to cut through. Oh, and this guy here now is dangerous as well. It would be nice if I could just send some guys patrolling around here. How can I do that? Launch an attack and hope for the best? I don't know. Yeah, I just can't afford to lose any guards from this hut if that did happen. Cool. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, it's gone for the castle. Gone for the castle. Uh-oh. Did I up the number? I don't think I did. Let's see if it's that. And they're you've got a couple of decent soldiers there. They're going to cut through all my reserves. I've only got 3. Oh, here we go. This guy should be okay. He's defending his castle. Come on. That's it. Good lad. Just let them attack. I have a couple of good guys in there. Not you. Don't send out the noobs. Why are you sending out the noobs? Noobs are fucking expensive. Come on. Okay, look. It's alright. Don't want them to attack this one. This is the key. This is a key one, but they have enough soldiers to absolutely overwhelm me now. I need to get on the soldiers earlier. You know, I need to, like, I have plenty of stock of coal and all my steel is gone, but oh no. No, it is connected. It's connected to the network. Why are they not getting iron ore? Oh no. Why they're missing coal? Why are they not getting coal? There's fucking loads of coal sitting around. What's happened here? That path is intact, isn't it? Yes! Who died there? One of my lesser guards died, but this guy's still there. He's my hero. These guys are gone. These guys are... These are guys are gonna go. Yeah, oh well. Don't leave the castle, you silly. Silly. By the time you get there, it'll be dead anyway, so. Yeah. Why are you guys not getting coal? I need you to get coal. Absolutely need you to get coal. There is no point in me having a blacksmith anymore. A second blacksmith now, if you're going to be like that. Why are you guys not getting coal? Okay, all these guys are nearly gone now. Coal, top priority. Because I'm doing well here in terms of numbers. This has helped me a little bit. Like their attacks are just basically using up their numbers, but they're replacing them as quickly as they burn them. It looks like. So I need to get steel going. Why is my coal all sitting there and not going to the coal guys? No, you should have maximum coal. Okay, there we go. This is what's happened. It's higher priority for the blacksmiths, and now I've got two of them, so... Okay. Right, I understand. But there's still bags of it there, it's just, they're lazy. Or the route is actually broken somehow. Let's just see if this helps. There's coal now making its way over that way. At last. Because this guy can make a lot of steel and he just hasn't been. This guy's still making our gold. This guy has some wood. It doesn't have any steel. I had a bit of a reserve of steel there, but it's gone. That's okay. That's okay. This guy now will have a nice supply of coal. And will be pumping out steel as quickly as he can make it. Okay, this guy is now in there. That's good, because that's been a hot spot. Decent soldiers, decent soldiers. Let's make some more. Turn it down a bit. Because this kind of reserves soldiers to stay and defend the castle. But if they're reserved and if they're sort of on duty, they're not getting ranked up. So it slows down the progress. So you keep them at the absolute minimum. And turn that up only when we need to. But to be honest, I've got enough soldiers in there that they won't all leave at the same time. And I'm running out of guards huts now anyway, so yeah. Oh, how are we doing for food? Oh no, we're nearly out of food. And what's brilliant. What's happened here is all the trees have grown in the place where I need to build my what's it called? Bakery. So we can build a bakery there, I suppose, and a windmill there. Yeah. How much flour do I have in the castle? None. Right, so I'll definitely need a windmill straight away. I think I lost a lot of that kind of stuff. Uh-oh. Again. Nope, wrong one, that one. It's okay, just keep sending the noobs in. That's fine. If all you have are noobs, I will win. I keep telling myself. Okay, now they've got a supply of coal. Steel should be moving now. He's got a full house of coal. He's got a full house of coal. We're just waiting on steel. But once the steel starts flowing, as it is, we will start manufacturing stuff. Okay. I think what we need here is a woodcutters, but I have nowhere to put it. It's kind of annoying. What kind of wheat reserve do I have? I do have a bit of wheat. I just need to get milling it. Actually, if I build a windmill there, it's an awkward route. It'll clog up the traffic around here even more. Or I could build it over here. I will leave it as it is for now. Oh, it's a tricky one. Yeah, look, they're building back there. Only little advantage I get. They're replacing their soldiers quicker than I can. a mine of some sort. But at least it looks like they have a lot of soldiers on the front line. And they're not getting ranked up. I know I have my huts full. But they've got a lot of soldiers that are deployed. They've got a huge number. They're not ranking up. Oh, here comes another attack. Are they going for the castle? Go for the castle. Yeah, that's it. Go for the castle, lads. That is fine. Come at me, bro. Yeah. Should be fine. Should be fine. Just don't send the noobs out. Okay. Should be fine there. If we're not fine there, there's something seriously wrong. Damn it. You see, I thought we had a decent reserve of steel going, but between the coal supply and all the shenanigans there, I think we lost quite a bit when we lost these paths here as well. We lost quite a bit of food, possibly flour there as well. Sorry here. We really need to get rid of those trees. We haven't started building our windmill here. You know what? I'm going to change that to... No, that's what it already is. I'm going to change that to a woodcutters. And build a windmill elsewhere. Come on, send out someone better. Jesus, what are you doing? Yeah, it's okay. Traffic jam. Do you mind? I'd like to go and attack your castle. Nope. He's joining the attack from this hut here. These are slightly more dangerous because I think they had the full complement of gold in there. That makes them more powerful soldiers. Oh no, where's this? That's the castle as well. Okay, keep it coming. Okay, send out a decent soldier, please. Come on. Can't afford all these noobs. Looks like I don't have any left now anyway, so all the best soldiers are sitting in there doing nothing. Okay, it's the same thing. Just keep on sending more soldiers. That's fine. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Why are they doing that? Why are they just burning all their low-level soldiers? Don't know. I know it is costing me soldiers as well, but I've quite a decent stock in the middle here, and like these 8 at the top here are probably enough to fight off all these all day. They're not sending in anything bigger. Seems slightly wasteful. Amiga Bill. How are you? What are you doing online these in the middle of the week? Welcome along. Welcome along. Good to have you. I'm under a lot of pressure here. I'm struggling. This is the last level of Settlers, and it is it's tough. It's tough. Ah, I see. Oh, very good. Very good. So you're catching up on everyone, is it? Good stuff. Well, I'm sure I can beat it. It's just not happening. Because what's happened with the game jam and all the other stuff that was going on, I was I wasn't playing this, and I wasn't streaming myself. So I've gone back to this after not playing it for a few months and being on this level already, and I'm kind of like, oh god, this is tough. I've made a few shocking decisions, and yeah, exactly. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Anything in particular this one is about? It's an Amiga one, is it? These builders are taking their time to get there, but that's because I've got such traffic problems up here. Oh yeah, very nice. Yes, indeed. I've heard good things. Now, these guys keep on sending in pretty weak soldiers to attack my castle, and I can defend it. It's fine. It's costing me soldiers, but it's costing them more. But while they're doing that, it is absolutely clobbering the transit around here, and I don't have a warehouse because I don't have the space. So all the goods around here are stalled, which is kind of sucky. But oh yeah, excellent. Yeah. I'll have to talk to you at some point to getting the latest software on it. For that. Oh, Bill, you should play this game. It'll cost you hours, weeks, months of your life, but it's a great game. It's a great game. I played this. I never finished it back in the day, so I got to a certain point, and the difficulty ramps up at about level 23, 24. And then I did a tutorial stream for I'm Immortal, who's in the chat there, and then I started doing a playthrough of it, and here we are, the last level. Struggling, but yeah, sure, it's been fun. There's only a couple of times I've had to yeah. There's only a couple of times I've had to sort of go back to a previous save or to restart the level. I've had to do it a few times on this level, to be fair. Where are they attacking now? I kind of knew that was coming. But they're sending in a lot of weak soldiers. They're trying to beat me just on massive numbers. And oh, cheers, yeah. Try to throw it around the place every so often, you know, because yeah, you know, if I wasn't streaming it, I'd probably be playing it here anyway and swearing to myself instead of swearing to the world. But yeah, they're using a lot of weak soldiers, and I wonder, have they run out of high-ranking soldiers? It's a poor tactic. Says me, who has a house full of poor-ranking. So, oh, I've got one good one left. One good one left in there. But yeah, the nuance and the depth in this game is something special. Like, everything can be adjusted and tweaked, even though you don't have direct control over what people are doing. This is not good. This guy should clean up all this mess. I keep on saying things like that, like, you know, yeah, this will be fine. Come on. Yeah, now. Because these guys without the big helmets, these are all noobs. Should be fine. I need to get rid of this traffic jam at my castle though. There's a little bit of it. It's more resource management. So there's an awful lot of, you know, you need all the materials to build the brick, to build the buildings. You need your wood, you need your stone. So that means you need to grow trees. If there aren't enough trees in the landscape, you need to plant them. You know, there's that kind of production process going on. I can show you how the production works here. Oh, where has it gone? Is it? No, I can't remember what button it is. Is it that one? Okay, my guy's doing okay. So no, it is basically here's our production flow for manufacturing. So our builder here, he needs wood. Wood comes from the wood cutters, who then brings it to the sawmill guy, who then gives it to here. The stone can be mined from the hills, or it can be cut from stone outcrops on the land, and they both go in there. Now you can see both of them are doing terribly. But it's because I've kind of given up on. I have enough of a stock for building what I need to now. So I've lost those buildings, and that's fine. My key thing now is to make weapons so I can make soldiers. So that means you need to mine coal, and you need to mine iron ore, and then you bring them to smelters here, and he makes steel from that. Then the steel goes to the blacksmiths, more coal, and that makes swords and shields, and that makes soldiers. And then the soldiers sit in your castle and get trained. The longer you can leave them there, the better they get. This guy's a threat. This one guy here, with the yellow brush on his head, he's a problem. Now I'm defending, so I have a little bit of an advantage anyway. But you know, it is all at the mercy of random number Jesus, and he's actually going to lose this. Shit. And there's my no. I can't. That's unsurvivable now because I've no way of making steel. That shouldn't have happened. That's just bad luck. Yeah, maybe with this guy coming in, possibly, but oh man. And I just don't have the space to build another one. So my blacksmiths. Yeah, the music is just gorgeous. Like it's mad. It's whatever it is, 12 minutes long or something like that. It's the one track you listen to for hours, and it's actually, you know what, it works. So I've got two blacksmiths down here. You can see them there. They are using steel to make swords and shields, but now I am out of steel. That is awful. Yes, I did. I didn't watch it live. I had to watch that on the catch up. But that's a great game, and it's full of potential. Oh my god, because it has a colonization vibe, a little bit lower level maybe. You know, kind of so a little bit more kind of in depth, or you know, the lower level detail to handle. Yeah, I really like it. I haven't spent enough time on it to give it justice myself, but I'm sure I will. Yeah, really promising stuff. That oh, what's going on now? Yeah, right. I was hoping he was going to empty out this hut. Oh, and he is, it looks like. Is this guy going home, or is he attacking? Oh, he's attacking. Colonization, well, it's turn-based for a start, and settle the world as well. So, you know, so you've got a certain number of moves and stuff like that, whereas this is all real time. And so all this is happening, you know, and, you know, the multiple attacks going on, it's kind of, you know, it can totally sneak up on you. Now, this guy is going to absolutely cut through my guys. This is not good. This is end game for me, I think. Cheers, Ian. Good night. Yeah, and thanks for dropping in. He's done well, my boy. But yeah, so this is the highest rank soldier you can get. And he's got the big fancy feathers and the full face mask, full face helmet. So I have kind of a home advantage because he's attacking me, but he is still very dangerous. And I have one guy in there who can match him. There they go. So now they're evenly matched. So I should be able to win this, but it's hard to tell because the amount of gold that you have influences what happens in a fight. So you can see if I look at this, the properties of this hut, I can see I've got 2 guys in there, like nearly highest and the highest rank, and they have 2 units of gold, which is the maximum in that small building. So they're quite good. These will be good guys. But they're sending in some heavies. And that's going to be like this current guy, yeah, shouldn't be a problem, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to fend off these guys. I think this is end game, because I was hoping to basically retaliate and take this back, but I don't know if that's doable. Let's see, should be able to see what happens with this fight anyway. But yeah, so you don't have direct control of the guys. Oh no, that's no good. When you don't have direct control of the guys, so you kind of have to basically try and stack the odds for every fight, and you do that by feeding them gold and by ranking them up in the castle. And basically, yeah, look, they've taken that hut, and that has burnt down all my manufacturing. Basically, is gone there. That is that, I think. Oh, right. So so that's that. While you're there, and just in case there's anyone else who hasn't really played this much, I'll just give you like an idea of the depth that you have. So you can see the manufacturing process there. So these guys are miners, so you can mine gold or ore, and you mix that with coal, and that makes gold. Feed that to the soldiers, and that makes them happy. Coal also goes to the iron smelters to make steel, and that goes to the blacksmiths to make weapons, and it also goes to this guy, the tool maker, to make tools for making more blacksmiths, more miners, that kind of thing. If we go back out of there, we've also got the food. So we've got the wheat farmer here. He plants wheat. He's kind of like the source of all the food. That goes to this guy who's the miller in the windmill, and he will make flour out of that. Then it goes to the baker. He makes bread. Bread can go feed all your miners. If your miners don't get food, they go on hunger strike. Yeah, you can choose where everything goes. Yeah. So yeah, you've got all that is. You can choose where the bread goes as well. Like, this is the thing. It's such a level of such a depth to it. So yeah. So this is your miners have to be fed, or they stop mining. They just walk around outside their mine and basically go on hunger strike. None of your other population need to be fed. But wheat can also go to a pig farmer who will use the wheat to grow pigs. Then the pigs go to the butchers and they become chunks of ham. Fisherman, if you've got a lake nearby, you can put a fisherman on that. And yeah, absolutely. Most of it, once you get it set up, is fine. But when the game when play shifts a certain way, you need to change things like. So your fisherman, if you have a lake, you can fish out of the lake and send them straight to the miners, and that's the quickest way of making food for your miners. But of course, being the last level, I was not given any lakes. So from that, you can let me see, what else was there. Yeah, so you can choose how much food each of the different types of mine gives you. There's a gold mine, an iron mine, coal mine, and a stone mine, and you can choose what proportion, what ratio of food goes to each of them. You can also choose how much wood goes to the boat builders, goes to construction, and goes to the tool makers, and how much steel goes to the blacksmith, goes to the tool makers. You can choose how much coal goes to the iron smelters, the blacksmith, and the gold smelters, and you can choose how much wheat goes to the pig farm and how much goes to the windmill. What else is there? You can choose the priority of... This is the priority of material to evacuate if your castle's under attack. You can choose the priority for the guys who are on the path. What's the highest transport priority? So, you know, so coal was really, really important for me for a while there. I needed to get on the coal. So basically when a guy is at a crossroads and he has an option of what to pick, he'll pick the coal. And then iron and steel and weapons. And yeah, and gold is actually the lowest priority for transport. So it just sits around on the path all day. Then you got the toolmaker's priorities. You've got, you can choose how you man your different defensive positions. You can choose a lot of different things here, like how training of your knights and stuff like that. There's a lot of detail there as well, and that plays out in how the battles are conducted. Like it's crazy. It's so yeah, but I'm gonna have to go back to a previous save for this because this is unrecoverable at this point. Actually, I'm just gonna have a look at the statistics on this and see. Yeah, so my military strength is declining here because of these fights, and that's just, yeah, when that dips down to 25%, I've lost the level because this is already down below 25%. This is the amount of land you have, and if that's below 25 and your military goes below 25, which is the number of soldiers, that's it, game over. So yeah, yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. So yeah, so I'm going to have to quit this and go back to previous save. Oh, and you can see here this is the AI player. You can have up to 4 players. This is the spawn rate, so how quickly you get new people, and this is the materials at the start of the level. So they start off with a half warehouse full of stuff. I started off with practically nothing, and this is it. Like, so yeah, it's, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, that's literally how you start the game off. Want to load my save. Let's see how we're doing. But yeah, it's like all of that basically adds up to kind of, you know, control of all those different systems, all those different economies, I suppose. That all plays into how your army fights. And that's it, like, you know, how quickly you can build soldiers because you need weapons to have the soldiers. Otherwise, you just have plebs sitting in the castle on their hands, not doing you any good. So, yeah, that's it. You need to get on the weapons, and I needed to get on the weapons more quickly. So, this is back to a previous save. I can't remember now where we go, but at least we still have steel. Oh, yes. Yeah, okay, so we had just won this hut back. So I'm going to build a path back up to it. And connect that up to the rest of my roads up here. The little icons here tell you how steep it is, and of course if it's steeper it'll be slower for the little guys to walk along. So slower for transporting goods and all that, etc, etc. I wanted a second blacksmith. I need to get on that quicker than before. I haven't played that one actually. What's Masters of Orion about? What's the story with that? It's not a great path either, so I'm going to do this like that, and then I can loop this one in here and make a little shortcut there. I'm also going to see how much wood I have here in the castle. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I have a bit of wood. I'm going to get rid of this forester because I kind of painted myself into a corner there earlier because he planted loads of trees. Here comes an attack. And I have my... Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, yeah. Cool. Civilization. I used to play a fair bit as well, but I never. Yeah, I know. I should get back onto that, but it's like, you know, they're epic games sometimes. Civ and I loved colonization as well, but they're pretty epic. Now, this guy will hopefully be able to hold his own here, because he should. Oh, there's a lot of noobs, but noobs, you know, a lot of soldiers all the same. Okay, where are the reinforcements? There should be reinforcements on their way. Yeah, I never played Homeworld either, but yeah, I know it's highly regarded. See, I have it set that all the guards buildings that are holding the border should be full. So whenever there's an empty space like there is in this one, it should get populated. But the computer, because this is quite a good AI on this level, has spotted a weakness there, because I used the soldiers for there to attack this one and win that one back, and it hasn't been replenished yet. So I've only got one guy in there. He's quite good, but I've sent in about 8 soldiers to try and take him on. And, you know, random number Jesus might favour the massive numbers at some point. And now I've got a couple of big guys coming in here. I need to get my soldiers out there. Here's a couple now. They're not great, but they will do. But I need to get more soldiers into that area to kind of get kind of ease the pressure. Oh, he's got 3 of those guys. 4 of them. No, that's 3. Yeah. Oh no. This hasn't worked at all. Oh my god. That is game over. That is absolute game over. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, was it 6 reloads of this level, maybe? Yeah, lots of fire. All my coal mines burning to the ground. That's game over. Game over, man. Oof. Okay, now let's get on this quicker. We need a path from here, because every time you change the transit net,
Oh dear.
every time you change the transit net, it completely messes up whatever was happening. So I need to get this path. There we go. And now hopefully this soldier coming up here will get here before all hell breaks loose. Yes, I'm also going to burn that guy down. So sometimes you want to burn things down, because what happened here earlier, Bill, and anyone else who wasn't here, was I had this guard's hut and I had a nice little industrial area here going on, where the farm was feeding wheat into the mill was feeding flour into the bakery, and the bakery was feeding all the bread up to the mines, and it was all going great and swimmingly. And there was a woodcutters and a forester, so he was planting trees and the woodcutter was cutting them down. The woodcutter's hut got taken when the enemy attacked. Oh, gone. He's taking a different thing. Oh yeah, okay, that building's a kind of a write-off. But yeah, so, and then in the last game I kind of ended up painting myself into a corner, because the tree planter planted too many trees and took up all the land. So now back to what I was doing. Blacksmiths and toolmaker. I need a hammer and I need a pliers. tongs. Hammer and tongs. And we need to give him a little bit of wood and steel. And you have to be careful, because if you give this, if you let him run amok with all your supplies, this guy will just keep on taking steel and wood and build you 100 hammers. And they're no good for battle, unfortunately. I need all the steel for, or as much steel as I can for weapons. Okay, so here's some wood coming out. That's either for building or for this guy. He's already got wood in there, actually. You know what? Let's cut off his wood supply again. And there's the steel. And you see every unit of materials and stuff, they have their own little graphic. And you can see the guys walking along between the flags. There, you know, it's this guy's carrying iron ore. So that's going into the castle for storage. In here, you can also see all my materials. I've got loads of iron ore. Decent bit of coal. Decent bit of coal. Decent bit of gold. Alright, with wood. Here are my soldiers. I've got a glut of them here. These guys are ranking up slowly, and they'll eventually become these guys at the top, hopefully, if they can stay in the castle long enough. And he's after coming out now to defend somewhere. Well, now, thankfully, this guy, there are 2 decent soldiers in there now instead of 1. So that's better. I'm probably going to lose this fight here. But hopefully take a few of their soldiers with me. Not with him, because he's useless. There you go. Bye-bye. This guy might. This will cut some paths. Unfortunately, I'll lose all this coal, which is a shame. Maybe he can defend. Maybe he can. Okay. Gold production still doing well. This soldier here is going to back up that guy. But I don't know if he's going to get there quickly enough. Maybe. If he keeps on killing the noobs. Come on. It's the problem with the mountains is they're quite slow to walk up and down these mountains, you see. And this is, you know, where planning your path can sometimes make a big difference. But so long as this guy only, you know, so long as these big guys stand back a bit. This guy's catching up. Here we go. And here's another one. And now this is under attack, but it's okay because I've got some decent soldiers in there, and so far they are not strong soldiers he's sending in. Under attack, yeah. Okay, cautiously optimistic here. Yes, yes. Come on. Yeah. It's getting busy up here. Because the paths are so steep here, it's all a bit slow with all the... Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh dear. It was too late anyway. I don't think he would have made it in time for that. Still, we did all right there. We did all right. Now, what's happened here is we've got ourselves cut off from the transport network. So here we go. Build you back in there. Build another path here. Oh, big steep path up the hill. But hopefully that'll keep the coal supply going there. He has a decent supply of iron ore. It would be prudent, I would say, to build that in here instead, but I don't know if I can afford the space. No, come on. You've got this guy, yes. How are we doing? Oh, we haven't lost anyone from this one yet. I love this, the way the battle has to pause while a guy walks through the log. It's like, fine. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yes. Keep going, keep going. Where's this guy going? Hopefully he's just coming back here. Okay, I think that's safe. Like I say, cautiously optimistic about that. Where's the builder? I need a builder. Caught up in all this traffic, I presume. Don't see my builder. Steel is still moving here. And what I'm going to do is build a path around there as well. Because that got destroyed, and hopefully that's a nice route that will be used for the coal mines. From the coal mines. Oop. Still doing okay. Still haven't lost anyone here. But this guy's a danger. Yeah. Here's my builder. Caught up in the traffic. Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, you get to know all the activities, and you get a sort of a feel for what's going on and what's going wrong, and whether a battle's going to be won or lost, or a fight going to be won or lost, just based on the pattern of things. Okay. This is good. This is good. Two more noobs, and then maybe this guy should be okay. We've got 3 soldiers in there. Has this guy built? 2 tongs and 1 hammer. That'll do. And I've got a few spare weapons, so I need to get more soldiers built, or get more soldiers training. Uh-oh. Under attack here. Oh. Is this the one that caused us to lose this? I don't see how, though. I don't see how. But we'll see what happens here. Maybe. That's quite the attack they're mounting. Numbers wise. But yeah, still only one of the heavies. Doing alright. I keep saying. Now, here's my builder. He's doing nothing there because he has no wood or stone to work with. Where's the wood? Where's the stone? Still in the castle. Oh dear. And I think at this point I still have a decent reserve of food. And the wheat is still growing, so I will start building up a stock of wheat to be milled at a later date. When things calm down. I don't think they're going to calm down. Come on, little dudes. I've only got one good soldier in there. Yeah, I guess if I lose this one, that the border just gets too tight around here. I don't see how it should. Usually the border will end up sort of at the midpoint between huts. This is kind of tight here. So the border should be here. So if I lose that, it should be safe. But I guess it's just too much pressure from these two as well. Now, here's what happened before. Why have you got no coal? There's coal sitting all over the path here. Oh, it's moving there. There it is. It's finally moving. Yeah, coal. So the coal's moving now. It just took a while for the transit system to catch up. And now this is probably going to be this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, they're sending in a proper heavy now. Okay. Panicky trick. Should have done that a few minutes ago, actually. What this will do is this will send a few soldiers across the map towards there. Oh, they're not good soldiers. Let's start some fights. But too late. There you go. Yeah. Look at that. That is no good. It's a shame, really, because I'm going to win this one easily. Like that. No gold in there. I don't know whether it's worth trying to fight for that land now again, or whether I just need to grin and bear it and build an iron smelters here instead. I don't really have the space. I need a space for bakers. For bakery. Where are all my building materials? Here they are now. Coming now. Okay. I'm going to try this. Smelters there. No, of course not. Smelters and 2 blacksmiths side by side and a coal mine just there. That should be much quicker for making weapons. But now I don't know whether to keep these huts or burn them down. This is what the map looks like. I am clearly the underdog. There's a tiny bit of land there. I can't quite get a path connection through there, and I would like to get a path connection to these because this one has gold in it and 2 good soldiers. This one does not. I don't think there's any point in me keeping this. Can I do them any damage here? I can't. I can't attack that. So they've emptied that hut. We'll see what happens. And I think I'm going to either burn this one down, maybe. Stretching myself here. Don't know whether it's worth it. But I just see that they have turned down, they've got rid of a lot of soldiers from their places. We'll try the offensive, will we? Let's go, fuck it. Go on. While they are on the back foot. So it looks like they've taken all of this. They had a lot of soldiers at one point. It looks like they've taken them all back to the castle to let them train and rank up. So we might see if there are any other opportunities for a critical one. I went for that one before and it didn't go as well as I'd hoped. What about this one here? This one here. Let's try and attack that one. Gained a victory. That was easy. So I won that back. I'll keep it for now. Keep some soldiers in there just for now. We'll connect you back to the path. That's a big steep hill. And this guy, who's in there? We've got one. Don't know whether to keep that or not. Yeah, because it might keep the border and I might be able to attack up here, which will take out one of their coal mines. A stone mine, maybe. Let's see what happens. So the coal was going up there, but there is no point now. Gained a victory here. Excellent. And let's cut off that one. So there's a soldier in there who cannot do anything. I will leave that there. Again, they don't seem to have any decent gold supplies. I want this one. I want this one. You're mine. Because that will take out the farm. Might even take out this storehouse, warehouse. Right, let's go. They haven't really done this in recent hours of the game. As in, they haven't left their defenses so low. For anyone who's wondering, you can see by these flags, they're kind of, if they're at the bottom, that means it's mostly empty, and when it's at the top, it's full. And with these small guards huts here, they only hold 3 soldiers. So I know in there's only 1 soldier, and it's not a very good soldier. They have their good soldiers in the warehouse ranking up. That's there, and in their castle ranking up. So if I take this, and I have, and this burns down, that'll take the soldiers with it. Oh, this is different. Oh yeah. Now I have a decent bit of land. Hope I haven't stretched myself out. Oh, and they had some gold in that one. Excellent news. Looks like they took a rest after their last offensive. And now they may, hopefully, have lost lots of their soldiers in a horrible fire. A terrible fire, even. Now, let's see. Still hasn't made a dent in the map. But let's have a look at our land ownership has gone up to almost 25%. Military strength hasn't taken a huge knock. We're around 40%. Ooh, that was a nice one. Forgot about that. Excellent. This is good. This is good. This one has 2 warehouses. Oh my giddy aunt. Get in there. 2 warehouses and a bunch of coal mines. Oh yes, this is what we're talking about. And this is the problem now. I'm stretching myself too far here. My soldiers are not going to be well trained. They're miles away. But 2 warehouses full of goods, full of weapons, full of soldiers. Let's burn them. Ooh. That was a rookie mistake, computer. I say that now, they're going to come back and absolutely pummel me, probably. Oh, where are you guys going? Who are you guys? What are you guys doing? Oh, they're going for this one, which is super weak because I've sent the soldiers out to fight. Oh, this is not good. I can survive this. No, I can't. Oh yeah, and you see, they've done the same to me. They've spotted a weak spot. And they're exploiting it. Come on, lads. Yes. Oh, they're really sending in the heavies, though. Come on, come on. Oh, no. No. No! Oh, you've done well, though, you little lad there. You've done well to do that. Now, this is bad. But it might not be as bad. How are we getting on with our little fight over here? Did we win that? No, we didn't. Where was it? Oh, we did! Oh, look at that! Oh, that is glorious. Okay, they don't actually lose the soldiers, but they lose all the materials that they had in there. Look at all the... Yeah, so the men do walk out of there. Okay, this is a hell of a swing in things. So that's taking a big chunk out of their stuff there. Now, the question now is, do I actually want to keep these buildings, or do I just want to burn them and retreat my soldiers in order to take back this bit of land here? They have once again left that poorly defended. I'm going to go in and take that back, hopefully. I've got some good guys on the case now. I've burnt them down. It's going to take them a while to recover from that. Do I... Or do I launch an attack here? Or here. And take out... There's no other stock room there. Jesus. Because these soldiers won't be as good now because they don't have... Oh, they have 1 unit of gold. Might be a nice opportunity because they're just... Yeah, they're pouring out weapons there. Gonna go for that one. What's going on? Gained a victory here. Okay, so I've got my thing back and I've got a good soldier in there defending now. Better soldier than there was before. I've lost my mines. I've lost my blacksmiths. But Lost my mines, lost my blacksmiths. I can build more mines. I'm going to need to start manufacturing wood again. No, actually I'm okay. I can build a couple of mines with that wood. Now, the thing is, we need to send a geologist into the hills to try and find some new coal seams. And so, let's see. But if I can get a bit of more of a foothold here, this might actually be good, because what I can do then is, let's see who's in there. Is there a noob in there as well? Oh no, this might be tough. But if I can get a bit more of a foothold here, then that will give me a better defensive line against, or for my mines, if I rebuild them. Yes! Oh! Did well, did well. Yes, look at that. It's one of their iron smelters and a blacksmith's gone. And I've got a lot of soldiers milling around the place who are kind of doing nothing. How does this look on a map? See, it's looking good, but I'm stretching myself too thinly here. Let's see how my castle's doing. Where's my castle? I've got 9 soldiers in reserve, and that's it. I can't. No, that's not doable. I think I'm going to have to sacrifice some of these guys. Although, now we have a path over the mountains. It's a bit more defended than it was. We need a blacksmith anyway. So let's build that. Hopefully my blacksmith made it out alive when it burnt down. Yeah, I've got 2 blacksmiths here. That's fine. That's good. I don't have enough soldiers to man all my huts, by the looks of things. I made good inroads there, but I think I should stop. I should stop this rapid expansion and let things settle down, because I've still got a few soldiers milling around there. It's very tempting to go for one more. This one here. Yes. Sod it. Hopefully do away with at least one of those warehouses, and maybe 2. A couple of good soldiers on the job. Although without gold behind them. There's 1 unit of gold there. So these soldiers aren't as motivated because they don't have as much gold behind them. Still, I think morale is going to be way up. 63%. We're doing alright morale wise. Okay. Okay, I think we've done a nice little bit of damage to them, to their economy in that raid. Definitely taking a lot of land. Military is holding. I took a lot of damage as well, though. But we're going to rebuild this stuff. Let's see how this raid goes. No, not going so well. But here's my best soldier. Come on, you can do it. There's only 1 guy in there. He's a good guy, but he's not great. Come on. Oh no. No, he hasn't done it. And the other guys I have coming in here are noobs. So they're not going to do it. That was just one too far. Too much to hope for. Still, if this doesn't work out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn down a couple of these, or one of them maybe. Let's see, because I don't really need... We give it one more go with this guy, who's a decent soldier. Come on. Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh, these guys. So it happens you put a lot of gold behind them and get the morale up. These guys are good. That's excellent. And now I've done all that. I'm absolutely the bare minimum of soldiers. I need to cut back. So they'll rebuild all their stuff, but it's cost them a lot of soldiers. It's cost them a lot of materials and time, and it's kind of time is what I need to rebuild my stuff and to start making my own soldiers. So map looks great and all that, but we are going to say goodbye to you. Can't burn it down just yet. Sometimes you just have to wait. I think that happened earlier. You can't burn it down for a while. Until the map sorts itself out, things settle down. I'll burn it down in a while. This one, who's in there? One soldier. You're better off in the castle, my friend. Ah, why? What the hell? This one. Okay. At least that worked. So now try this one. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll have to try that again. We've got soldiers tied up in there, and I don't want them in there. They need to be in the castle getting trained, beefing up. I'm going to keep this one here as a sort of an outpost. Okay, that's a lot of path. Okay, now, what is the story with the building materials? It's like none of it has moved. What's going on? Is it just a queue of traffic trying to come out of there? I've literally got 5 soldiers in my castle. That would not stand up to much of an attack. But thankfully they're not in a position to attack at the moment. Flag there just to try and help the transit situation here, but see, there is a bug in this game where sometimes warehouses and castles can get stuck and no goods come out of them anymore, and I'm hoping that hasn't happened here, because that's, you know, it's a game breaking bug. Can't do anything now if that's the case. But it could just be as well that basically there's a massive queue to get in there and the door is blocked because there's so much stuff coming up. We can test it by forcing all the goods out. Let's see what happens. There's traffic jam here. Okay, goods are coming out. That's fine. No, that's fine. It's just slow. Goods can go back in. Hey, Psychosis, how are you? Welcome along. At quite a precarious point in this level. This is the last level of Settlers. Was going quite well, and then it was going terribly, and now it's going quite well again, and now I have a bit of an advantage, and I'm just afraid I'm going to lose that advantage now. But we'll see. But what I want to do is burn this down. Yes. Oh, they're burning down their own buildings. So now I'm freeing up some soldiers. These are going to come back and defend me because I have no defense whatsoever at this point. And we burn down that one as well. That gives them back a load of land because the borders are going to fall back into place based on their defensive buildings. But I'm okay with that. Land they can have. You see the sharp drop off there. Land they can have. My military strength is taking a bit of a beating with that attack as well, but that's okay. What's happened is they've lost a crap load of stuff from their warehouses. They've lost a lot of soldiers. They've lost a lot of manufacturing capability. And you can see here, this is an iron smelters. The guy is not doing his smelting. So he's out of something. He's either out of iron ore or he's out of coal. And either way, that's good. And this is totally disrupted their manufacturing, because without that, he can't provide steel to his blacksmiths. And you can see there's a blacksmith there idle. This is excellent. This looks like I've at least stalled their manufacturing of soldiers for a while, which is great news. Who's in there? 2 decent soldiers in there. Do I want to keep that? Oh, they're building a guard's hut there. 2 decent soldiers. Do I attack here and maybe get that warehouse as well? Bold. Let's give it a go. Feeling brave now. That is very close to their castle. Let's see what kind of soldier they have in there. But if I can get that, and that will probably burn down that warehouse as well. It's really, you know, and they've got a lot of supply lines going up this way. It'll really, really hurt them as well. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. They've just built this one, so hopefully as well I can get that before this one gets occupied, because this one doesn't take effect until it's actually occupied by a soldier. Oh, sorry, it's this one I'm going for. Yeah, well, they don't have a good soldier in there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So now, that's their wood production hit. Another warehouse gone. More wood production. They had a lot of wood production going on here. Now, it would be nice to keep that and, you know, sort of cut through their land and basically surround their castle. That's another kind of interesting tactic that works, because you cut off all their supply lines. But I'm chronically short of soldiers. How is my building going here? Okay, we're finally building stuff. Blacksmiths ordered. Excellent. What do I have in reserve? I have coal. I have not much steel. I need steel. This guy needs to be the priority. He's finally getting wood now. So I don't know what to do here. Hand this back to them and let them rebuild it. Oh, it's tricky. Launch another attack from there. Yeah, let's go. I'm just going to send those two guys in from here. Hopefully, they didn't have any gold in there. It's a shame. Let's see what happens here. There's more wood production. They're boat production. Not that you need many boats, but wood production, another blacksmith. And if I can get that, I don't. Do they have any blacksmiths left? Oh, that would be very nice. And also, oh, there's a warehouse. We're getting close to the other side of the map here, where I am. I might cut off some of their attack power from that side. Oh, you should have this. This guy is pretty weak as well. Oh no. He's defending well. He's going to win. Okay, get in there and kill him. In you go. Go! That's what happens when you have no gold. Their transit map means they can still get supplies to everywhere. I haven't actually cut off anything. It just means they have to go the long way around for some stuff. Now you have to be able to do this. No! What? Yeah, that was a mistake. They've actually got a couple of soldiers in there now. They're beefing up their defenses. Okay. Oh, come on. Can't demolish it. Now. Okay, there's our smelters. We will need gold. We will need coal. We actually have plenty of iron ore. We need coal. So I need to find a coal mine. There were some over here. I'm going to have to search for more now. So this is another aspect of it all. Is you can't just like build a coal mine. You need to, well, you can if you're lucky, but you need to know that there's coal there. So I'm going to build a path up to there. I have to send a geologist up to that flag. Send a couple up there. They've got their geologists over here tapping the land. And hopefully he'll be able to find some coal, and that will feed directly into these two buildings. I'm going to build another blacksmith here. Where one was before, I think. Here's my geologist here. Okay, the traffic has calmed down here quite a bit. This is good. Chronically short of soldiers. Don't know whether to cut back on some of this expansion here. I've put gold into there now, so they're better placed for an attack. Okay, they're fortifying their edge here just by building some guards huts. Don't know if it's worth trying to attack with those soldiers. They've got some gold behind them, but they're not strong soldiers. Let's try this guy again. One more. One more. Oh, come on. See, these two soldiers by rights should be able to knock this guy out fairly handy. If it's the same guy that's still in there. I don't know if it is or not. They may have swapped him out for a higher ranking guy. Let's see. These guys should be on their way to their buildings. Yeah, here's a smelter. Here's a smelter. Here's a blacksmith. They are on their way. And here's some soldiers. Some decent quality soldiers. Leaving 2 soldiers to defend the castle. Oh, that's if they only knew. Mind you, they can't. Oh, they can't really attack as they sit now. There's coal. Small bit of coal. Oh. Yes. Now it is time to pause this expansion. Or halt this expansion. And retreat a little bit because I just don't need these buildings. I need the soldiers more than I need the land. Okay, so here's some soldiers coming back, some soldiers going out. See, these are well defended. Oh, we're doing okay, I think. Iron, we don't need iron. Actually, I should probably be searching these hills as well. Send the geologist up there as well, because that would be even closer. So there's a load more building materials coming down. Now, these guys are in, so now we should start ordering materials. So we should be getting iron ore and coal traveling down through things. There's an iron ore mine is there. I can't really build an awful lot here. Key things missing now. Oh, let me check on the food situation here. Okay, gonna start running low on food. I need to build a bakery. And there are very few places I can do that. Gonna have to put it here. And a windmill. Windmill can go there. And hopefully we should have enough of everything to do that. Wheat from the farm. We can actually, what we'll do is we'll go around this way. A slightly funky path arrangement there. Okay. How does our map look? Do we even need this one? Might keep that there anyway, just for now. It's a little outpost. Okay. Don't really want to use this land for anything. It's too vulnerable. Don't need iron. We need coal. Coal, coal, coal. Come on. I think maybe this mine is, or this mountain's mostly mined out because I did spend a lot of time mining there. Maybe there's something up here. Let's have a look. Some nice coal over there, but that's on their side. It'll be too costly to try and fight them for it. They've got all their... No, they don't. They're starting to fill up their guards' huts. I thought I would have a bit of an advantage with time, because I've damaged them so much, but they're still making soldiers, it seems. So I need to really get on this business here. Making weapons. Oh, look, they're replacing all the mines they burnt down. Well, all these guards huts they're building are going to use up some more of their soldiers. It's fine. Fine. So I'm going to take a massive dip in land back down, but military strength is all right. It's dipping because they're making soldiers and I'm not. More iron, Jesus, come on, I need coal. Oh dear. Iron. There's loads of iron here. I need somewhere safe to mine. Up here maybe? No more geologists, that's fine. Okay, we're making weapons. There's a busy blacksmith. This guy here has nothing. He doesn't have iron ore. He doesn't have coal. There's loads of iron ore coming now. Look at this. This guy's going to start doing his thing. And the second blacksmith is on his way now. He needs coal. Some coal there. See, the blacksmiths will have ordered coal as well. Oh, here's an attack. Here's an attack. Where are you going? Here? Over here? Should be okay. The guys you're sending in aren't that strong. It's fine. Hey, oh, it's only a small one. It's only small. Oh, there you are. Oh, you sent in the heavies, haven't you? Wow. Oh dear. Oh, good lad, good lad. Oh dear, oh dear. Going after my gold mines. Yes. Oh, and that's actually all of my production stuff here as well that I've just been started building. Oh dear. It's doing well, doing well. Should have cycled those guards and put some better guys in there. But I didn't see that. Didn't see it. Now we're making steel. Excellent. Come on, come on. Two tough ones coming up. See, you've got more soldiers coming out now to back him up, but it's not going to be quick enough. Iron, more bloody iron. I need coal. Hey, Zypho, welcome along. And welcome in, Raiders. I'm probably not going to be on for all that much longer, I'm afraid. But you're welcome in. Welcome along. Thank you for joining me. Excellent. Great to have you here. I am... Hey, thank you for the follow. Oh, look at this. Oh, getting all the chats now. So I am struggling with this. It's the last level of Settlers. And yeah, I've just had a crushing blow dealt here. Welcome along, everyone. But yes, for a while I was doing okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Man Shovel. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Patrick. Or Pat McKnowles. Pi Gravity. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for the follows. Oh, awesome. Excellent stuff. Thank you, Lucas, as well. Yep, good stuff. Representing. Good stuff. Now, here's the thing, right? They're just after dealing me an awful blow here. Lister of Smeg. Love it. Welcome along. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, everyone. So, I've made a bit of headway there, and now I am after losing my gold mines there, which is a bit of a blow. Now, I'm not that concerned. I have 76 units of gold ore left, so I'm going to be okay for now. I'm not going to worry about them too much. Hey, Duncan, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Dave, yeah, I'm one of the organisers of Amiga Ireland. Very much looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. There's some coal. I need more coal. More coal. Where's there more coal? What I do want to do is... welcome, Jedi. Lost some land there as well. I think... See, this looks bad, but I think I really want that back. Oh, no, not that one. This bit of land here. They haven't built a path to it. I'm okay. This is kind of almost a write-off, that one. But I want to get them back out of here because this is dangerous. Dave, thanks for the follow. So I'm going to attack whoever's in here. Hopefully I'll have enough decent soldiers to take them on. And I do have some decent soldiers here by the looks of things. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on producing gold. Because I've got a nice stock of gold ore there. But key thing here is to produce steel to produce weapons, and I have the steel is starting to be made here now. I can see them coming out now. So my blacksmiths have coal. No, one of them has coal. They need steel. Oh, there we go. No, it's I can't build a mine there. But there's coal in them there hills there. So, need to get a geologist up there and look in this area a bit more. My geologists are all busy. Oh, yeah. Now wait till you see. I know I'm looking forward to Amiga Ireland, but wait till you see the price of pints over there. Ireland is pricey. And I say that with a lot of love for the place. It was expensive when I was there, but I got paid a lot. And, you know, as soon as you get out of that system, you're kind of like, oof, pricey. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. It's just a minor setback. This little raid they put on there, I'm not happy with that. But yeah, if anyone hasn't played this game before, it's definitely worth digging into. It's got an incredible amount of depth, you know, considering the age of it especially. But like, it plays so well these days. It's so you know, there's so much to it. Ah, I'm immortal. You're still here. Oh, they've got their best guy in there defending it. So this is going to be a tough nut to crack. Maybe it was a mistake sending soldiers in there and wasting them. I can ill afford soldiers. Yeah, no, I'll probably have to head soon. But yeah, can't go just yet. Come on. Oh, no. One of these guys has to be able to do it. Okay, 8 soldiers in the castle. Yeah. They're kind of they're vague sort of parallels, but yeah, no, this is kind of genre defining, if you like. Oh, there we go. Now we've got my little hut back here, so that's something anyway. A little bit of breathing space because it was a little bit too close for comfort there. Okay, now we're making shields. Excellent news. We are making stuff. We need to start churning out more steel. The shortage is coal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell my guys that coal is the most important thing in the world, and they are going to transport that whenever they get the chance. And what else I'm going to... Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give the steel refinery, the iron smelter, more coal, and take some away from the gold guy. Because gold is very important, but it's not directly related to the number of soldiers you have or anything like that. So we really need to sort that out. Now, yeah. Can I get a... Okay, I'm going to get a couple of geologists up here because that's a big seam of coal, big deposit of coal there. Need to get some more coal. Loads of iron. Don't need iron. I need coal. Because my reserves are rapidly going down. Now I'm starting to get... Now look, I can start to build more soldiers. Excellent. Try and stem this decay here that I've been having. Approaching 7 hours in game now. And I've had to go back to previous saves several times tonight. This is the toughest. It's by far and away the toughest level. other levels I may have had to restart once or twice, or you know, in the previous 29 levels, probably had to restart 2 or 3 times. That's it. And this level, I think I've had to either restart or go back to a previous save about 6 times, 7 times. But it's all good. We are now making lots of steel. And this guy should start getting more coal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to also up the priority of iron ore. Actually, you know what? They're probably okay. Coal is most important. Weapons, yeah, okay. You know what? I'm okay with that. For now. Blacksmith's going. Just need to keep this guy busy so we can keep the blacksmith supplied better. Now. So for now, we're still doing okay with our stocks of wood. Oh, we need a coal mine. We need a coal mine. What's this now? Okay. It's fine. This guy's been expanding back. I'm okay with that. I've got 3 soldiers in there that I could possibly free up. But I like having this kind of a bit isolated. It does tie up one of their soldiers. Who's in there? One decent guy. Let me see. Oh, they're not even connected. Let's... Oh, no, that one. Let's connect up here as well. Yeah, they lost their connection when I lost this whole section here. I feel like they're mining a lot of gold. I feel like I should attack, but at the same time... Yeah, it's funny how memory works like that over the decades. Right, so if I can beat this hut here, I can take down their 2 gold mines. Let's try it. I've got 1 decent soldier in here. I don't know who's in here, but hopefully he's decent. Cheers, I'm Immortal. Good night, and thanks for dropping in. And sure, I'll talk to you soon. Talk to you this weekend, actually, for an informal Scottish Amiga group meetup. Should be fun. And for anyone, yeah, I should give a little introduction. I suppose I was caught up in all the stuff at this point, but yeah, there's basically mainly in Glasgow, but yeah, it's mainly in Glasgow, but we do sort of show up sometimes in other places. What's it? Does this work? Yeah, there we go. A little bit of information on the Scottish group, and yes, excellent stuff. Boom. Oh, 3 of their mines gone. Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, the meets we have, there's often a few other machines, you know, a few other non-Amiga machines there. So you know, you can take your chances, but you know, you might be surprised. Yeah, so it's basically, if you know Stephen Leary from Terrible Fire fame, he lives just up the road here, so there's just a few of us kind of meeting up for nothing spectacular. I was going to organise a big one, but I'm going to be moving house soon, and it's all very complicated, and I don't have the time to organise it. So that's it. But if you're on Facebook, join the group there, and yeah, they're all good guys. But basically, the Scottish group will be sometime in the new year, probably in February or March. There'll be one of the meetings, and we usually have a meeting in a church hall near Crossmaloof, if you know it, which is on the south side of Glasgow. And yeah, so just, you know, it's usually a fairly small, fairly casual affair, and then off to the pub afterwards. But yeah, so it's usually good fun. You should tag along. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's kind of funny because you're playing Sensible Soccer on the big, you know, projector screen, and right above it there's a crucifix, and it's like, slightly odd. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, yeah, I was doing an introduction that I kind of missed out on earlier. But I'm Rob. I haven't streamed in ages because I was involved in the Blitz Basic Game Jam for the Amiga, and had a game on that, also based on a Scottish theme, with a couple of the other guys in the Scottish Amiga group. And yeah, so but now that's finished, I'm kind of getting back to this. Hallowed be thy name. But yeah, so yeah, Ouija nights, that was me. Yeah, I did the code for that, and a couple of the guys in the Scottish group did the graphics and sound for it. Yeah, that was me. So did you? That actually, there were a few really good games. Like it's very unfinished, and there were so many more ideas that we just didn't have time to put into it. But yeah, there'll definitely be updates for that, and it's going to be there'll be a lot more to it. But I actually don't need this hut, and I'm going to burn it down. Get those soldiers back, and back helping out. But yeah, so there'll be updates over the next while for that, hopefully, and yeah, should be you know, there should be a lot more to it, and yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, thanks, Bill. I'm glad you liked it. Cheers, Duncan. Good night. But yeah, so that's it. But I do streams that are bit basic tutorials. I do sort of hardware development streams. I do basically nothing particularly regular, but I've been doing a playthrough of Settlers here because I did a tutorial on it because I was saying to people, like, this is such a good game, you should play it. And it's, you know, and people say, oh, I don't really know how it works. So I did that, and then I started playing through the missions, and now I'm on the last mission, so which I never got to before when I was playing it back in the day. But yeah, it's some game. And but yeah, so I do that kind of stuff. Occasionally do yeah, so it's mostly Amiga stuff. I occasionally do Atari 8-bit stuff as well, because that was my my first love, computer wise, my Atari 800 XL. And but yeah, and I do some hardware development, like the Solus board that I developed that runs some LEDs just while nothing's happening there. Oh, excuse that. All that, there's my Amiga there, and playing Settlers, and the lights are going along with the Settlers music. That's my Solus board. That little LCD there giving temperatures and stuff like that, that's also run by the Solus. And this Amiga doesn't even have a top. It's my development Amiga. So it's topless. It's not a warp. It's a TF1260, and it has a similar shaped heatsink, but that's just because I cut the heatsink myself to fit. But the lid does go on if I take away that little screen. and you know, that screen I kind of like have a sort of like an outside thing that I can put on top of the Amiga, or just have as a separate thing that plugs into the back. But it was more, it's because of my development thing, it just never has a top. It has I use an Amiga 2000 keyboard with it instead, and it usually stays on my desk like that, because I have like a dressed Amiga 1200, which is for you know, for taking places, but that's you know, for development, just you need it naked. Oh, do you? Yeah. The Checkmate it's a lovely case, all right. Yeah, yeah. That's based on an older board I made, which is just kind of a simple into the side of the A500 and sits on the desk. That'll let you plug Zorro cards into. But when I say my board, it was a design that was in Amiga format back in the day, or CU Amiga back in the day, and I just kind of polished it, and that was it. But yeah, it had a tutorial in the magazine to build it, you know, literally with 100 wires, or you know, 86 wires or something like that. Just that was it. But it works. Simple enough design. It works for a lot of things. So yeah, so that's the kind of stuff I do when I'm doing the hardware development. Some of it is on the Amiga, some of it's, you know, on the PC coding, because the firmware is done in C, and the software that I usually do on the Amiga is Blitz Basic. So I do that kind of stuff. Games wise, yeah, sometimes I play other stuff as well. I like to play kind of games like this, but the new yeah, because there is an issue with some particularly with ACA boards and some of the older Zorro boards. But yeah, sometimes play some of the newer games, like playing Earth 2140 and Payback and things like that as well. Give them a go sometimes, bit of a run out. But yeah. Now, if my geologist found coal, sorry, I've been distracted here, and coal is going to be an emergency soon. They haven't. I need more digging for coal, because there's definitely coal there. But yeah, so the like, unfortunately, the ACA boards are pretty picky with their hardware, and they don't really like being on the buzz boards. They're just very, very touchy. So Steve will swap that for the latest revision, which is I think 1.4. But if that doesn't work, you kind of, yeah, there's not a lot I can do, unfortunately. Which is a shame, but yeah, it is what it is. Now, just trying to think. Nothing immediate needs to be tended to. I just need to make as many weapons as I can. This is I'm just not making steel quickly enough. But he's kind of flat out now. He's doing what he can. We can see that. We can actually have a look and see how... Oh, not that one. This one. We can see how our steel and our weapons making is going. This is our blacksmith here. He's okay for coal. He is not getting enough steel. We kind of know that. And our steel smelter is kind of... He's alright for coal. He's borderline not getting enough iron ore. So what we should do is up the priority of iron ore in the transit. So that's higher than coal. For a while. What'll happen is then he'll be flooded with iron ore, and coal will be a shortage. Now, we're running out of coal though. Oh, but what we can do is make some more soldiers. Oh, look at that, 80%. Our morale is great at the moment. They're flying all their flags quite low. They are either stretched too thin, or they have their guys packed away into the castle for training. I'm tempted to drop some of my guys back to the castle as well, because they don't rank up when they're sitting in the guards' huts. They have to go back to the castle for training. We'll let some of them go back. And we just have to keep a very careful eye to see if they are going to start attacking again. Yeah, these guys have been quite... Yeah, they've been quite heavy on the attacks for a while, but they're actually not so bad recently. And I think... Yeah, I think they've spread themselves too thinly as well. But so these guys are kind of weak soldiers that they're heading back. This is good because... Yeah, we kind of need to have... We need to have them in the castle training up. So we can see here, I've made a few new soldiers in the last little while with some new weapons. They're going to start ranking up slowly in the castle, but I don't have that many high-ranking soldiers. I have none of the top rank. They're all out in the field already. I need to get more of them. So we need to get more soldiers back there so they can work their way up the ranks. But I need to find coal. Coal. Okay. None there. None there. I know there was gold up there. That's where my gold mines used to be. Oh, that's a terrible path. Send a geologist up there. Send one there. Let's see. At least I have a few miners spare, so if I do build some mines, I don't have to build pickaxes for them. They already have theirs from when they were evicted and had their mines burnt down. But it'll reach a point where I have no coal and suddenly there'll be an emergency. Oh, no geologists left. It's okay. What stock have we got in here? Oh, he's got a load of steel. Oh, I wish he didn't have that steel. Shite. I just forgot about that. He's been getting steel. He's a tool maker, and he just absorbs materials. When you know, you really only need to be using him when you need tools. Okay, now they're after putting some soldiers back out. I've only just brought my soldiers back in, and I need to put my soldiers back out again, just for defensive purposes. Let's see, where is he likely to attack? Yeah, it's entirely possible, alright. Entirely possible. Yeah, because this was kind of a game, like, no one had done anything like this before. It's more iron. And, yeah, so it was kind of... it kicked off a whole heap of things. Like, you know, there are a lot of games that are kind of take some ideas or take other ideas and put them all together. Oh, here comes an attack. On the castle, no less. Well, you can attack that all you want because I've got a load of soldiers in there now. Although, just to be sure, I'm going to earmark 5 of them for castle defense. So I'm probably going to take a bit of a beating here. But, yeah, Dune 2 was great as well, though. And that was kind of like kicked off the whole Command and Conquer kind of thing. There's a lot more supply chain stuff to this, like a lot more resource management than, you know, there's real-time strategy elements to it as well. But, yeah, no, Dune was brilliant. I must replay that, actually. Dune 2, I should say, because it is... coal. Yes! There we go. Get in there. Slightly precarious where it's placed, is it? But no, it should be okay. Should be okay. It'll be fine. Come on. There we go. Get him. Yes. Gold. Interesting. Now the coal needs to get down that hill. Quick, snappy. We're going to get rid of that path. And we're going to go down that way. That's awkward, but it'll do. Connect that up here. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, I think Dune 2 was close to, like, you know, a nice level if it had the being able to select multiple things and stuff like that. Oh. We should be okay here. There are noobs coming in to attack me, and I've got some good soldiers in there, yeah. I'm not worried about that. Let them attack. Bring it on, boys. But yeah, like there was a remake of Dune 2, Dune 2000, which you could consider vintage these days because, you know, 22 years ago. Oh, I feel old. But you know, and that kind of fixes a few of those playability things. Oh no, you shouldn't be able to beat him. Come on. Oh, and so it begins. This is a nasty one here if this gets taken out. But we've got more soldiers jumping in to help defend the place. Oh no, we're down to our last one. This isn't good. I will probably lose my gold smelters with that. Okay, not too worried about that. Slightly worried about this. Oh no, I've lost it. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, didn't lose the gold smelt. Didn't lose any critical buildings. I need to... Oh no. I've lost it on statistics, haven't I? Yeah. Oh no! My military strength was... pretty bad. No, you can continue playing, but basically, yeah, look what happened there. Just with that, with those attacks, they just wore me down. And it was never... Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. That was a decent run. Anyways, I'm going to save that an alternative one because... yeah, because I don't know. I can't remember where that one was, and it might be recoverable. But yeah, no, that is that. And I will have to call it a night there because it is 20 past midnight here. My wife has long since gone to bed and will be annoyed at me. The first Dune I actually never really played, and I've watched people play it, and it looks really interesting actually. So it does. I'll have to give that a play, definitely. Because yeah, that was a really nice one actually. Well, by the looks of things, and you know, it's got an interesting kind of strategy to it and stuff. But yeah, I will definitely have to give that a look. Maybe something for a stream. But anyways, listen. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for the raids. Oh, who raided me? Amiga Bill. Thank you for dropping in. Who raided there? Who was it? Oh, Zypho. Yes. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I will. Let's see if there's anyone around. Is there anyone still crazy enough to be on at this time of night to raid? Oh, Tonda's on. Proton Fig. What do people think? What's Proton Fig is doing? Some. Oh, Proton Fig. Yes, he said that earlier, actually, didn't he? He's doing some coding on the C64, and Tonda Gossa is playing Nintendo versus Sega. Any thoughts? Preferences? Yeah, no, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you all for the follows and everything like that. Any preferences for who we should raid? Any thoughts? I'm tempted to go for Tonda, purely because of his super warm welcome. It's uncomfortably warm welcome. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and then I'll hit the hay. Okay. Oh, a bit of Golden Axe. Oh, excellent. Is that what he's playing? Let's see. Oh. Okay, let's go and hit Tonda. Okay. Okay, thanks very much, guys. Where's my OBS con? There it is. And yeah, thank you so much. That was awesome. I am yeah, I'm out of here. I'm off to bed, and sure, I'll talk to you again the next time. I'll try and beat this level once and for all. Okay, thank you very much, and good night.